Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back and thank you to everybody who's been watching me and following me, and I really appreciate it. I started this in 2019 as my New Year's resolution, stating out loud that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt. And I was going to do a video once a week, every week for a whole year, which I was able to do. And I'm still doing it. And I wanted to let you guys know I've been talking about wearing the mask and going out and what this pandemic has been like. And I just want to let you guys know I just came back from the store. It seems like I'm recording these as soon as I come back from going out, but I was out today wearing the mask, and I have to tell you guys, it is so traumatizing for me to wear that mask. I cannot breathe with it on. I feel like I'm being suffocated, and it is very hard for me to go into the store and wear this mask and not feel like I'm being smothered, or I don't know what it is, but it is the worst feeling ever. And I can't imagine anybody who has to work all day long wearing that mask. Just go into the store. I was looking for paper towels and cleaning supplies this week, and it's really hard. I feel like I got my ass kicked, and I didn't end up with paper towels. I still have 3 big rolls left, but you know, the fear of running out. And I think I've always had that fear that I was never going to have enough and that I always needed more. And, you know, I've always had more than enough. And I don't know where that fear comes from, but it's still there. And I have to work on it every single day. And I have to breathe and remember that I'm okay. I also wanted to talk to you guys about saying no and the word stop. And those were 2 things that I had the hardest time doing, was saying no and saying stop. And when I am able to say no or tell somebody stop and they don't respect my boundaries, which I never had boundaries. I always wanted everybody to like and love me so much that I said yes all the time, and I couldn't say stop. So right now, during this pandemic, I realize like a lot of people feel like they have to go to work, like they don't have a choice. And the one thing that I've learned about my life is I have always had a choice. Sometimes I don't like the consequences that come with the choice, but I've always had a choice, and I am never stuck. As much as I feel stuck, I'm never stuck. And one of the ways that I've learned how to practice not being stuck is having other people to talk to when I'm in a situation that I'm not sure about or that I've never been in. And also praying. So I pray. And it's so funny. The other day, I always ask God for signs. Like, I need a sign, I need a sign. And last Thursday, I was walking and I'm like, God, if you're really there, give me a sign. And I'm like, I know you give me lots of signs. And I talk when I'm walking outside. And I'm like, I know you give me lots of signs, and I really don't. I really shouldn't ask for one. But so anyway, Thursday went, and Thursday night, all of a sudden, my son came up to me, and he's like, Mom, I got something for you. And he got me this bracelet, and it's this blue bracelet. It's so cool. And on the inside of it, it says, I don't know if I have it upside down. It says, you matter. And I'm like, oh my God, that was my sign from God. So all I have to do is ask for a sign, and I always get one, but I always think I need bigger signs. So if you guys were looking for a sign that you can say no, or you can say stop, or that you need to take care of yourself during this time, I always need permission and signs from other people too. So learning how to say no and learning how to stop or say stop. And sometimes when people can't hear you, you have to move. And that's what I've learned how to do, is how to move. And a lot of times I have to remind myself what other people think of me is none of my business. So if you don't like me because I say this isn't good for me, I'm okay with that now. And I hope that all of you are learning to be okay with that too. Because people who love me want me to be well, and they don't want me to be uncomfortable or unhappy. So I realize God wants what's best for me, and I want what's best for me. And sometimes I have to move away from people. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys are staying safe and surviving. And stay tuned, and I will see you all next week.